My name is Lee Robbins, and during my time at Geibel, I was in the musicals Kiss Me Kate as well as The Pajama Game. And to me, musicals represented wonderful memories with friends and also finding my own voice. So without further ado, this is I Hate Men from Kiss Me Kate. I hate men. I can't abide them even now and then. Then ever marry one of them, I'd rest a virgin rather. For husbands are a boring lot and only give you bother. Of course, I'm awfully glad that mother had to marry father, but I hate men. Of all the types I've ever met within our democracy, I hate the most the athlete with his manner bold and brassy. He may have hair upon his chest, but sister, so has lassie. Oh, I hate men. I hate men. Their worth upon this earth I dinna ken. Avoid the traveling salesman, though a tempting Tom he may be. From China he will bring you jade and perfume from Arabia. But don't forget it's he who'll have the fun and be the baby. Oh, I hate men. If thou shouldst wed a businessman, be wary, oh, be wary. He'll tell you he's delayed in town on business necessary. His business is the business which he'll give his secretary. Well, I hate men. I hate men. Though roosters they I will not play the hen. If thou shouldst wed an older man through girlish optimism, he'll always stay at home at night and make no criticism. Though you may call it love, the doctors call it rheumatism. Oh, I hate men. Of all I've read alone in bed from A to Z about 'em, since love is blind and from the mind, all womankind should rout 'em. But ladies, you must answer too. What would we do without 'em? Still, I hate men. Bye. Take care.
Hello, my name is Brandon Seehofer, and I'm from the Geibel class of 2011. While at Geibel, I participate in the musical every year, starting with Beauty and the Beast, where I played the Hat Seller. I did Sweet Charity, where I was Oscar Lindquist. The Wedding Singer, where I was Robbie Hart. And finally, the Phantom in Phantom of the Opera. And I'm going to sing for you a song from that show that I have not sang since then, which is Music of the Night. Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly light unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light, and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the world you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you'll live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin, let your darkest side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. Can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the night. Thank you.
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was they lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner, they could see a world reborn. And they rose with voices ringing, and I can hear them now. The very words that they had sung became their last communion. On the lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the windows. Phantom shadows on the floor. Empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs at empty tables where my friends will sing no more. Thank you all for listening. My name is Matthew Emerson. I'm a Geibel grad, class of 2015. I was Gus the Theater Cat in Cats. I was Marius in Les Mis. I was Julian Marsh in 42nd Street, and then Emmett Forrest in Legally Blonde. It's really awesome to come back and be able to sing one of this. My experience at Geibel is something I've carried with me. To this day, ever since I've went, all through undergrad, I wore my class ring rather proudly and would regularly tell stories of just my lovely teachers and everything. And shout out to Dr. Stevenson if he's listening or tuning in. I just really appreciate it. And the musical in particular shaped the way I am. I continued to do a form of theater whenever I was in undergrad. I did some improv comedy, and that just because Mr. Bell gave me such a love for the arts and everything, and I just think that they are so important. I regularly annoy my friends because I often say, if you're on time, you're late, which was something that I regularly heard from Mr. Bell during almost every musical practice. I cannot emphasize enough how musical impacted me and how grateful I am that I had the opportunity to do it all 4 years here. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys continue to enjoy yourselves. God bless, and thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Liz Camille, and I graduated from Geibel in 2016. I participated in 4 musicals during my time at Geibel. I played Gavroche in Les Mis, Maggie Jones in 42nd Street, Paulette in Legally Blonde, and Rizzo in Grease. Being in the Geibel musicals was by far my favorite part about being in high school in general. I think Geibel has such a special musical program because almost everyone in the school participates in some way, shape, or form. So I was always staying after school to practice with all my best friends. I think it really brings the whole school and the community together, and I think that's what makes it so special. I loved going on McDonald's runs before practice. I loved going to school on a Saturday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and stay all day to practice. And I also loved that we got to perform in the State Theater. I always looked forward to transitioning from the school to the theater because those practices were always so fun. And dress rehearsal till, midnight, 1 a.m. I lived for it. And another very special memory was that my junior year, when I played Paulette in Legally Blonde, my dog, Lucky, got to play Paulette's dog, Rufus, in the show. So that was very special to have my dog there. Since being in the Geibel musicals, I've just graduated with my Bachelor of Fine Arts in Vocal Performance from Carnegie Mellon, and I will be attending the New England Conservatory of Music in Boston this fall to pursue my Master's of Music. And I will be singing for you There Are Worse Things I Can Do from There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two. Even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy and no good, I suppose it could be true. But there are worse things I could do. I could flirt with all the guys, smile at them and out of spite or jealousy. I don't steal and I don't lie, but I can feel and I can cry, a fact I'll bet you never knew. But to cry in front of you, that's the worst thing I could do. Hi, my name is Grace Goodwin. I graduated from Geibel in 2018, and I wanted to first off apologize for not being able to be live with you all today. I'm celebrating a college graduation for a formal Geibel grad, Matt Augustoni, so congratulations, Matt. Throughout my high school career, I was in 4 musicals. So my freshman year, I was in Legally Blonde as Adele Tenu. Then my sophomore year, I was in Grease as Cha-Cha. My junior year, I was in Sister Act as Sister Mary Robert. And then my senior year, I was in Footloose as Ariel. And the musicals and Geibel as a whole have been an extremely big part of my life. Some of the best memories I have and some of the best people that I have met have come from Geibel. So I just wanted to thank the Geibel family as a whole for being so instrumental in who I am today.
Hi, my name's Sam Brooks. I am a graduate of Geibel Catholic High School class of 2003, and I'm very excited to be here today to sing for the Geibel auction. I just want to talk a little bit about the shows I was in when I was in school. I was in 42nd Street in the ensemble. I was the role of Nick in Fame, and I was the role of Ren McCormick in Footloose, which I'll be singing a song from tonight. And the musicals at Geibel were really special, especially when Mr. Bell came along, because he sort of made it cool for everyone to be in the musical. So I was originally playing basketball, and so it was sort of like, you can't do both. And when Mr. Bell came, even the athletes went out and for the musical, which was really cool. And I remember for 42nd Street, my brother, who is not like super musical at all, going out for that show. So I was like, okay, if my brother can do this, I can do this. And I'm so glad I did, because I discovered that I could really sing, and this was a passion of mine. And the musicals were some of the best memories of my life. I learned so much. Mr. Bell was incredible. I made friendships that lasted till now. I still have friends from the shows, and these are forever friends. And it was just an awesome experience, and it inspired me to go on and pursue a degree in music, and then ultimately my master's in musical theater from NYU. And I'm continuing to perform today. And if it wasn't for the musicals and for Mr. Bell, I would not be where I am today. So tonight we will be singing Almost Paradise from Footloose. I hope you enjoy it.
I thought that dreams belonged to other men, 'cause each time I got close, they'd fall apart again.
I feared my heart would beat in secrecy.
I faced the nights alone. Oh, how could I have known that all my life I only needed you? Oh, almost paradise, we're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise, how could we ask for more? I swear that I can see forever in your eyes. Paradise.
I thought that perfect love was hard to find. I'd almost given up. You must have read my mind.
And all those dreams I saved for a rainy day, they're finally coming true. I'll share them all with you, 'cause now we hold the future in our hands. Oh, almost paradise, we're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise, how could we ask for more? I swear that I can see forever in your eyes. Paradise. And in your arms, salvation's not so far away.
It's getting
Closer every day. Almost paradise, we're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise, how could we ask for more? I swear that I can see forever in your eyes. Paradise. Paradise. Paradise.
Hey, my name is Julia Gajani, and I am a 2017 grad from Geibel Catholic. And I am here today to talk to you about my time and my experiences in Geibel's musicals that I was in. My first musical was 42nd Street, and at the time was very nervous, didn't know if musical was for me, just a terrified freshman, as I was. But as soon as I stepped out on that stage, opening night, I instantly knew that musical was for me, and I was just addicted from then and there. I was so excited for the next 2 nights of the show, was even excited for what musical was coming next year. It was just absolutely amazing and unforgettable. The next musical I was in sophomore year was Legally Blonde, and I was able to get a little bit more involved of a part that year. I was one of the Delta New girls, and it was so much fun. Really, really enjoyed that musical and made a lot of great friends along the way. Then junior year came along, and I found out that we were doing Grease, which I was very excited about. Grease is one of my all-time favorite musicals, and that year I was able to land myself a lead role in the show as Jan, and she was such a fun role to play. It was so fun and entertaining to, build a relationship with that character and really make her my own, and it was amazing. I got to eat Twinkies on stage. Can't beat that. And then senior year was Sister Act, which in my opinion was just the best that we did in those 4 years. It was so much fun, so high energy. Everybody was so involved and just motivated to make that such a great show. And that year I got the part of Sister Mary Lazarus, who is this old crotchety nun, but as the show progresses, she turns into a super funny character, starts rapping on stage and, having herself a good time. And it was truly unforgettable. It was a very bittersweet year for me, knowing that that was going to be my last musical at Geibel, but that pushed us even further to give it our all and make sure that that was like one that we didn't leave anything out there. We were going to make sure that that was our very, very best. And when I look back now, being out of Geibel for how many years now, I mean, whenever I think back to high school, what I think about is musical. I mean, the memories and the friends that I made during that time, I wouldn't give up for anything. It was truly an experience that I wish every single person in high school could have everywhere, all over the world, because it was truly amazing. Hip hop, a hippity, a ding dong, dippity dee. I'm a celibate sister, but I'm hot as a blister, so hang on to your rosary. Now, I may be a fossil, but my skills are colossal when I rock the mic, just like an apostle, and I don't stop. Till it outs go pop, and I take you over the top. We got Matt, Mark, Luke, and John. Those guys are pros, and that ain't no con, so let's party on till the break of dawn, like a sanctifunkadelic old spasmatron.